life tips for seniors age 60 to 80 who still seek meaning, health, and purpose. Welcome to Golden Wisdom, your peaceful corner of the internet, where age becomes your strength and wisdom becomes your gift to the world. If you're between 60 and 80 and you're still waking up each morning with a sense of curiosity, still stretching your body, still sharing your thoughts, then let me tell you something. You are a rare gem. In a world that often forgets to honor experience, you are living proof that life doesn't stop at retirement. In fact, life can begin again with greater depth, intention, and joy. And today, we're going to talk about just that. You're going to hear real stories, timeless tips, and powerful shifts that can transform how you live every day after 60. Whether you're 61 or 79, there's still room to shine. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let this be a gentle but powerful reminder. You're not done yet. You're just getting started. Let's begin. There's a man named Joseph. He turned 72 this year, a retired postman. For 40 years, he delivered letters, walked the same streets, and smiled at the same shopkeepers. When he retired, he thought life would slow down, maybe too much. The days stretched. The silence was loud. But then, he decided to take up photography. Not to become a professional, not for money, just for joy. He borrowed his grandson's old camera and began capturing the little things. Sunlight on leaves, wrinkled hands holding teacups, children playing in alleyways. 3 years later, his photos are displayed in a local gallery. But more importantly, he's alive inside, engaged, awake. Here's the wisdom. Never stop learning. The brain is a garden, it grows what you plant. Learn something, anything. Digital skills, painting, gardening, poetry, not to impress, but to express. Because if your mind is moving, your spirit follows. Let me tell you about a woman named Asha. She's 76. For years, she battled joint pain and fatigue. She said she felt like her body was aging faster than her mind. But one day, her daughter introduced her to water aerobics at the local community pool. She was nervous. "I'm too old for this," she said. But her daughter insisted. "You're alive. That means you're not too old." And so she went. One class turned into 2, then 3. Within weeks, her knees hurt less. Her laughter came easier. Her posture improved. The doctors were surprised, but she wasn't. Her body had been waiting for movement, not rest. Here's the truth. You don't need to run marathons, but your body needs to move. It was designed for motion. Walk around the block, stretch in a chair, do gentle yoga, dance to your favorite old song in your living room. Let your joints feel joy again. Because movement isn't about exercise, it's about freedom. Now picture this. You wake up in the morning and your breakfast is full of life. Not sugar, not grease, but color, greens. That's how Mahmoud, 68, turned his health around. Diagnosed with high blood pressure and borderline diabetes, his doctor warned him, change your diet or change your future. So he started simple, switch white rice for brown, fried snacks became nuts and fruit, tea came without sugar, soda was replaced by lemon water. Today, he's off most of his meds. But more than that, he says he feels young, light, clear-headed, and for the first time in years, he feels proud of how he treats his body. Food is not just fuel, it's a message to your cells, a signal of how much you care for yourself. Eat foods that love you back. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, healthy fats. Drink water like it's medicine, because it is. Even how you eat, slowly, mindfully, gratefully, can change how your body digests joy. Your plate should match your purpose. Let's talk about purpose. You've probably heard this quote, "The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why." After 60, many people think they've already lived their purpose. They've raised children, served jobs, built homes. But here's the secret. Purpose evolves. Hassan, 74, found his after retirement. He became a storyteller at a local school, reading folk tales to children once a week. His voice became the sound of wonder for dozens of kids. He says, "I may not be a teacher, but I teach joy." Whether it's mentoring, teaching, baking for neighbors, fixing things for friends, or simply being the wisdom keeper in your family, your presence is your purpose. Don't shrink into silence, expand into meaning. The world still needs what only you can give. Now, I want to talk to you about connection. Social isolation is one of the biggest silent threats to seniors. Not just emotional, but physical. Studies show it can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Let that sink in. But connection doesn't mean partying or constant visitors. It means being seen, heard, valued. Sophia, 69, started a weekly chai circle with her neighbors. Just tea and conversation on Thursdays. No agenda, no planning, just connection. Now it's the highlight of her week and theirs. If you're lonely, reach out. Call someone, join a class, host a weekly tea, write letters, say yes to invites, or create them yourself. Because even one deep, warm conversation a week can change everything. We are not meant to walk life alone, especially not the final chapters. Let's pause, take a breath in and out. Now imagine this. Every morning you begin your day not with worry, but with a whisper of gratitude. That's what Amira, 77, started doing when her husband passed. Every morning she wrote down 3 things she was grateful for. Some days it was sunlight, other days a warm cup of tea. The mind becomes what it repeats. If it repeats fear, it becomes anxious. If it repeats gratitude, it becomes peaceful. You can practice daily calm, breathe, write, pray, walk slowly, sit with your feelings, not against them. Your emotional health matters as much as your physical health, and peace is a skill worth building. Now here's a surprising truth. You're never too old to dream. There's a woman named Karima, 80 years young. Her dream was to visit the ocean one more time. She told her family, and they made it happen. She stood at the shoreline, toes in the sand, wind in her hair. She cried. Not because she was old, but because she was alive. Goals give life shape. They give you something to look forward to. It can be a trip, a reunion, a garden, a song, a story you want to write. Set a goal, a small one, then work toward it slowly, even if it takes months, because every step you take toward your dream keeps you walking toward life. So here we are. Let's reflect on what we've learned together. You are not finished. You are still growing, still glowing, still needed. If you can still walk, speak, breathe, think, give, then you are more powerful than you know. So remember these lifelines. Stay curious, learn something new, move daily, even gently. Eat food that feeds your future. Find purpose beyond productivity. Connect, really connect, with others. Practice daily peace through breath, prayer, writing. Dream again, set a goal, big or small. These are your tools, your treasures. You may be in your golden years, but this gold is not for decoration. It's for building something beautiful. So, build it. One breath, one choice, one step at a time. If you've made it this far in the video, tell us in the comments, what's one thing you'll begin today? Because it's never too late to begin again. If this video brought you peace, purpose, or even just a moment of inspiration, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. This is Golden Wisdom, where age is honored and your life is far from over.